Some new rule changes this year in the OHL.
Oh, yeah, good point. What? Do tell.
Well, you could only challenge a goal if it was a goaltender interference.
Say that again,
You
sorry?
know, like a coach's challenge, where you can
Oh,
challenge.
gotcha.
If it's a goalie interference, you could challenge it last year. It was the only way you could challenge a goal. They've changed it now where you can look. It's kind of a bummer because the reviews ran so long already sometimes.
Okay.
You remember it would go 5-7 minutes before they made a decision. It kind of takes people out of the game a little bit, but
Yeah.
now you'll be able to challenge an offside. You'll be able to challenge goalie interference and
Interesting.
puck over the boards, I think, as well.
How do you think that's going to change the game?
I think it might slow it down, but
Yeah.
that's just the way the game's going. Reviews, you got to make every call. Like if an offside's off by a skate blade, guess you got to call it.
Right.
I don't like it, but that's how it goes.
Interesting. I didn't know all of that. Yeah. Slow it down. I don't know, more TV time, I guess.
Yeah. Got to get those commercials in.
Right. Speaking of, thanks to Hughes Intelligence for supporting for so long. We'll be back in the Hughes Intelligence Hockey Suite, sort of. But keep following along on my socials. I have got 4 season tickets from General Seating over at, the Energy Zone here, which is a nice spot down there.
Great spot.
103, I think.
Yes, from here to here.
Yeah. Great spot. And you're hearing it here first. I have got about 12 different dates to give away tickets to be in the Hughes Intelligence Hockey Suite.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
So that's pretty amazing. So thanks to Hughes Intelligence. And they got some of their own, so we might have more. So it's definitely worth your while to follow along and win some stuff.
I believe we've got Max Grovestein on the black in the goal. And I haven't seen the back yet, but I believe that's David Healy on the other end in the white goalie.
Okay.
16 years old.
Wow. See, there's that thing we always talk about as well, right, where here's a 16-year-old coming into something like this, dreams, excitement, hopes to make it to the next level.
This is the next step in all of their careers.
At 16 years old, that's a lot of pressure.
Massive.
But you got to know what you signed up for, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where, we do have those discussions from time to time where we say, like, don't be so hard on them. They're just a kid. Yeah. There's still an expectation.
Mm-hmm.
We do the post-game press conference, which we'll be doing again this year, Connor. And I've said over, my 10 years here, like I used to, I probably said it from the start of doing the post-games. It was like, it was kind of the joke between the media, to be honest, and the coaches know this. I've told them all. When we would lose, we'd get a coach for the postgame. If there was a coach or, it was a general manager or somebody like that. When we win, we'd get the players. And I've always said, why do the players not come out when we lose? Well, you're young. I get that. This media here is not here to beat anybody up. But to be able to answer the questions when you're asked, you're going to get that at the NHL level.
Even
you're going to get AHL
any other level,
right?
Yeah.
So we've been seeing more of that. It gets emotional in that locker room.
Oh, I'm sure.
We have seen a couple of times where we go, not getting a post game. It's just not, and fair enough. I mean, that happens in the NHL sometimes. But. So, back to my point, 16 years old coming into something like this, and you want to be at the top, and there's a lot of pressure. You've got, you probably got 10 different people telling you what to do or guiding you, if the term is correct.
Doing the best you can.
Yep. It's not who you are, it's who you can become, right? That's who you can develop into. There you go. There's another one. Missed it.
I believe that might have been Sarbir Jaworski.
Okay. Tied up at 2 apiece here now. Coming to you live from the CHOK booth. We are not CHOK. Lee Cunningham and Pat DeRoche will be back here. They're going to be here on Saturday, live doing play-by-play for the live stream. But it doesn't beat coming here. You'll be here, will you?
I'll be here.
Yeah, I'm sure. Unfortunately, I can't make it.
On Saturday?
No. My wife and her best friend from high school are starting a business, and we were trying to figure out how I could be here. And then she was, of course, like, "It's okay. You don't have to." They're doing a kind of a launch thing, and I'm like, "Really?" She has supported me in every crazy thing that I do. So I think I can miss a Sting.
Oh, one
game.
back. It'll be a good one.
Yeah.
I could see a fight or two.
Right? On Saturday, me.
Right.
Yeah.
An arch nemesis.
Yeah. Well, I might watch on my phone, but
Of course, the London Knights just won the Memorial Cup. Good for them.
yeah.
You can hear the enthusiasm in my voice.
I know it's hard for you. I know it's hard for you, but you have to give credit where credit is due.
Yep, they dominated the entire playoffs.
Yeah, and I mean, you can say what you want about London and Hunter hockey and all that, but they win.
They lost a ton of players this year because they were all just on the final year. So
Yeah.
hoping for a step back from them.
Well, but here's the thing, though. That's like, so to look at that and go like, okay, so they're a weaker team. Wait a minute. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better.
Right.
I get it. Yeah, that's your fan voice talking.
Of course.
Right. 100%. This Kamzik fella down here. He's showing up a lot here.
Case. I don't know if it's pronounced Case or Kaze.
Yeah, I don't know.
Case Kamzik, yes.
I call him whatever. Look at that. Like he was just in the right spot there.
Perfect position.
And you know that's one of the skills that Wayne Gretzky's always talked about. It's like I knew where everybody on my teammate was, and so did I know where the other team was but I knew where my team was without having to look.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just knew, like the captain of a ship. You know, the captain of the Enterprise just knows where the crew is. Is that a fair comparison, or is that a bad comparison?
I like it. I like.
Yeah, okay.
It's out there, but I like it.
I just make stuff up, right? That's how that goes.
There's 6 goalies on the roster here.
Yeah, we'll probably see all of them.
Someone's going to have to make a cut here. They can only prove so much if they don't get many shots on net, but
yeah,
want to prove their worth as much as they can.
So Braden Guy, now a part of the Sarnia Sting coaching staff, and I think a lot of people are happy about that. You know, like I said, he was the captain of this team, and he brings something to the team that maybe the others don't because of his age.
Mm-hmm.
Just that alone. Not to take away from anything else that he has provided to this Sarnia Sting organization, right?
Kind of like listening to your dad, right? You know, he tells you whatever you want to. You're like, yeah, whatever, shrug him off. But someone around, maybe an older brother or maybe an uncle, and like, you know,
Oh,
what?
yeah?
Maybe I'll listen to that guy. He's a little closer to my age.
Right. Well, it's true. It's so true. He's a great leader for the Sarnia Sting.
A fan favorite for sure.
Yes. I actually have a button, like that somebody made, like a homemade, like a pin button, and they gave it to me, and I said, "Oh, that's cool." Not realizing they were giving these things out, and they got his name backwards. Instead of it saying Braden Guy, it says Guy Braden.
As it would be written on a government document.
Right. So I have that. Unique,
Very cool.
Unique button. It's very unique.
One of one.
It's like a rabbit. No, they had a whole bunch of them.
Oh,
they were
cool.
handing them out to people.
Well, I guess you can't sell it then.
Oh, damn, I blew that, didn't I? Yes, it's the
You're
only
about to
one.
say
It's the,
one of one.
it's the only one. 14 minutes already into the second period. 2 apiece.
Lots of shots here, especially for Black. 24 in
Yeah.
a period and a half. That's a lot.
That's something that the Sarnia Sting struggled with, in the early part of the season, and then throughout, quite honestly. And then we started seeing maybe a little too late. Let's talk about the power play of the Sarnia Sting.
A tough year last year for the power play.
How do you start that conversation?
You rode the bottom of the league for 90% of it.
Horrible. But several years in a row it seems to be that struggle. Why do we struggle with that?
I don't know if it's, like I said, a coaching thing. Hopefully, like with the new eyes on the bench, maybe they've developed a new system. Hopefully,
yeah.
Definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over. So
I don't
think
the coaching staff is blind to the facts.
Certainly
right? I mean,
not.
they're sitting down reading things. They don't even have to look at the stats. You just go, man, got to be frustrating as a coach. But you have, work on those. Yeah, I don't know what you do.
Go back to the playoff year with all of our incredible offensive weapons and Nolan Burke and just guys like that. Everybody was committed to that power play. Luca Del Belbaluz, they moved it like something I'd never really seen before. They were outstanding. Christian Kairu, they moved the puck on the blue line. Everybody was getting a shot in.
Yeah.
I think we were 30-some-odd% that year, and it was outstanding. So I think a lot of it has to do with the players on the ice, too. Maybe a bit more firepower offensively, definitely.
Right.
We got some new weapons here. Beckham Edwards taking another step. Diorio taking another step. He had 11 goals last year. I would expect him to double it, probably. That'd be nice to see. Beckham had over 20.
Kyle is on TikTok, and I like Kyle, but I'm not sure we can let him stick around. Like he says, yay, Knights on winning them.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, you're going to get Connor all riled up here. And I can't hold him back. This is an emotional time for all of these players as well. I mean, there's certain ones that, are already signed, already here, that kind of thing. But there's still some more cutting to be done, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what year it was. The Sarnia Sting office was in a different location down here. And I was in the office talking to Jake Borey, and we were kind of keeping it down because they were bringing some players in and giving them the news. And you'd see some players walk in the door and, Dylan, hey, come on in, and some you'd see coming out with a smile on their face, and other ones were just
devastated, I would assume.
And I got to tell you, as somebody else, to just see that, oh, man, you feel bad. But
oh, it's awful. I've been cut from teams. It sucks.
It's business at the end of the day. It's part of the growth of the team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You want to do what's best for the team, but
absolutely.
You want to give everybody an even opportunity as well.
And to be Dylan Sika or whoever is to deliver the news, it's like the doctor that said, sorry,
so-and-so.
They didn't make it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a sad day for him, too, I would assume. Who wants to be the bearer of bad news?
Nobody. Well.
Some people might.
Right. Home opener on September the 19th here. Sarnia taking on London. That will be a packed house. What a great way to start off the season. Or Windsor, sorry.
Yes.
I said London. Windsor, yes. But still a great way to start it off.
Some might say that the rivalry with Windsor is better than the London one.
Well, there's a fair question. Let's ask everybody who's watching on Facebook, or you can also see on YouTube, on the Video Show Network on YouTube, and we're on TikTok. Let's ask the question. Who's more of a rivalry, London or Windsor? Maybe that's not the question. Maybe the question is more, which rivalry do you enjoy more?
Mm-hmm. That's a better question. We know my answer here, but
yeah, London.
But Windsor was an incredible team last year. They took a step from the bottom of the league right to the top. Kind of fizzled out in the playoffs a little bit, but I think with another year under all of their belts, they're going to make some noise.
It will be interesting to say the least. With what they're built. Every team's building.
Mm-hmm.
Even London continues to build.
Yeah, there's never a down year in London.
Right.
As much as you want to hope, and they always find a way to pull some kids out of the weeds.
You held your tongue there. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You held your tongue. But Matthew Manza, right?
Matthew Manza.
I think that's a name we're going to hear a lot of this season. I'm excited for that.
He had good chemistry last year with Beamish and Ryan Brown.
Ryan Brown has done some things for this team as well. I mean, obviously he's still here for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd like to see a little more push on him.
Mm-hmm. I think
From
a lot
last
of people
year.
might have thought that. Hoping for a big sophomore season, and then he took a little bit of a step back from his rookie season.
He struggled with that sophomore, right? But I don't think I don't know, is it lack of trying, or is it just, who knows, timing? I don't know. But he's got a spark in him. There's something in there. It's just nice to see him.
And a wicked shot, too. I'd like to see him use it more.
We can just, like a lightning bolt, he just hammers it through the body of the opponent, right? And he knows how to sneak it in those corners. Yeah.
From the tape to the back of the net.
Right.
A second. Here's Dallas Hibbert here on the blue line. We saw him a couple times last year.
Yeah.
Couldn't find his way onto a permanent spot on the roster, though.
No, it was short-lived for sure. Edwards there trying to do his part.
Here's Alessandro Diorio. All eyes on him now, too, with going into the sophomore season.
Who's that, sorry?
Alessandro.
Oh, yeah.
Here he is. Good shot.
Just like blows my mind.
Houston hurt.
Yeah.
And a little bit of the black-eyed peas.
There you go. You see Mom and the kids having some fun. They do have a lot of fun with those cameras and that Jumbotron, I got to say that.
Well, they caught me one too many times on that last year.
You're just like a regular up there. I'd sit up there and I'd be like, really? His face again?
We switched seats this year, so hopefully they'll be able to find me.
Oh, is that right?
Look right up here on the red line. There's Matthew Whitney sitting right in the black jersey there.
Okay. So where is he?
Just follow the red line up. He's in the black jersey right in the middle there.
Right here?
Yep. See him with the hat on? Not the gentleman without the hat.
Oh. Kind of. I'm old and blind. Let's see. Well, that's good. So where are your seats this year?
118. We were in 116. We moved two sections over.
So you haven't gone too far away.
Had a problem seeing this end of the ice from there. Just wanted to be a little more even centered.
Okay. Well, it's good that you made that happen. But just tell me the seats and the seat number. I'll let the director know where you're at. Just so you know, Connor and Matt moved.
He'll see the hair.
Right? Yeah. That Weird Al hair. Weird Al Yankovic. There you go. Just over 7 minutes to go in the second period of the black and white game at Supportive United Way. Sorry, you were saying?
Oh, I was just saying, Weird Al was in Toronto this summer.
I saw
I missed
that.
out, but
Yeah.
should have been there.
I saw, who did I see? I don't know, Lee Baisley. It might have been Lee Baisley I saw, him and his wife down there. Somebody
You
I
know
saw.
Brian Cox too, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
He was there.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he was posting on the
No,
Facebook.
maybe that's who it was I saw, yeah. I saw a couple people that I know that were there.
Great guy, Brian Cox.
Oh, just, so he played in a band years ago called Damn Straight.
Mm-hmm.
And
He
that
told
was-
me those days.
Oh, did he?
Maybe not the full extent.
Probably not. Guaranteed. They used to play at a bar called Fat Moe's, which I did karaoke at 5 nights a week, and the weekends the bands played, and I did other stuff there. And that was the first time I really got to know him, and really got to see a drummer that also sang at the same time.
He does
Just-
both incredibly well.
Like the timing, I don't get it at all. Like I can't walk and chew gum, so to speak, right? And of course now with Scott Maneri and the Barn Burners, they celebrating 20 years of twang.
Outstanding.
And they've got an event coming up, I think it's September the 6th, which I'm looking forward to being at. So next week. Wow.
You'll be there?
I think so.
What's the venue?
Wyoming Legion.
Okay.
Yep. And it's $10, I think, or something.
Saw them at Ribfest, it was Ribfest. Ribfest this year.
Yeah, and Captain Kid Days.
I didn't get out to that.
They were out for that, yeah. Kyle wants to know, did the Sting do any cuts before this game?
No.
This is a little more of the deciding factor. This is the coaches are, and the Dylan Sikas and the Mark they're all being
Under the microscope.
Scouts right now, in a so to speak way, right? See some new sponsors out on the ice. Of course, Leuna and Carpenter's still here, but you see like Rotork and Sester Group and UBC Built. So great community support for the Sarnia Sting, and why not? Because they also do a lot going back into the community, making appearances, etc. And shout out to Sting Assists, who I think it was, I don't know, they gave like $250,000 back into the community. That comes from all the 50-50 money, right?
Well, they raised a ton last year again.
Yeah. It's one thing, I've lived in Sarnia all my life, Connor, and it's one thing I can say, it comes up on my show regularly and whatever. This community really knows how to come together and support what needs to be supported. And each other.
It's a small community.
Yeah. Even if we don't like each other sometimes, we still know when to come together, right? And just say, put that stuff aside. And
For the greater good, as they
that's
say.
right. That's right. But, yeah, deciding factors here right now. We will see a few less on the bench coming into the regular season. September 19th. Still some season's tickets available, I believe, and then regular tickets on sale, of course.
You'll have to have a full roster by Friday, so I could probably see some news tomorrow.
I would think so. Kyle says, I know one of the players that's in the Sting's camp, AJ Schaff. Did I say that right? Schaff? I don't know. Hello, Daniel. Welcome.
He's not playing tonight, actually. He's been reassigned, actually.
Oh,
There has been. I don't know if they're not cuts, but there's been a couple reassignments.
Was that the tweet that came
Yes.
out? Or, yeah, I saw something about that, but I didn't read it. This is how legends are made. Well, it's certainly the start of it, for sure.
be the start of a long, promising career for a lot of these players.
Yeah. So many variables in a game like this too. Like it's a game of its own, that's for sure, right?
No free advertisements. Hide that can.
What am I hiding?
Oh, I was just taking a sip.
Oh,
No free advertisements for the
right.
billion-dollar energy
Oh,
drink
right.
company.
In the background. Is that yours?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
A little sleepy today.
You don't like that other stuff?
What's that?
Like the Monster?
I like Monster. I like Red Bull, though. It's my go-to.
All right.
Terrible for you. Wouldn't recommend, but
Oh, I didn't want to say it. But
get you through a couple days.
did we just hear a penalty?
We did. Casey Bridgewater is in the
For
in the
slashing, I think is what I heard.
box. Yeah, a little bit of feistiness, David.
You don't really hear that in a black and white game, like a penalty.
I
Mitch
don't-
Young with a shot.
Believe I had seen, it might have been the Frontenac's camp. I believe there was a fight there.
Yeah,
You got to prove what you're worth.
I guess. I guess. Hughes Intelligence supporting us again this year. We'll be having some fun from the Hughes Intelligence. We're making more room there now, so we're going to be just outside the door of the Hughes Intelligence Hockey Suite. But we're going to be doing some interactive stuff with people who some have already won tickets, and you'll have a chance to win some tickets as well. So make sure you're following me on Facebook for that. And our friends on TikTok. Please share away. I don't know what happened to Mom. She's pretty quiet. It's not like her.
I'll have to tell her.
Jan Fraser wants. Yes, I'm live on YouTube as well. We're on the Video Show Network. Thanks for watching. John and Andrew Palmer, who's one of the head fellows out at the Forest Golf Club. Last minute of play. This is just nice going by.
It's flying.
Thanks, Ironworks, for their support of the black and white game and your support for the United Way. United Way Sarnia Lambton, a regular black and white tradition here. Couple of excited Sting fans. Ready?
Camera shy here.
Dad's pretty proud. Look at you go, son. You're up on the big screen. There's the shots I like to see, too, coming from the blue line. Like, I felt a lot of last year, too. There was a lot of short shots, like halfway up, right? Coming from the blue line's not always expected, and even some from the red line occasionally, right?
A lot of goals come from there. You got to get people in front of the net, get the goalie's sight line, and just hope for the best. Cause you might not get it might not go straight in, but you could play a little plinko on the way down and hit 5 players and end up in the back of the net. You just got to shoot it.
Yeah. Getting a little rough out there. There's Ryan Brown that we
Wow.
were talking. Look at see that? He showed up
Outstanding.
just to kind of like flick.
Took it to the backhand and flipped it over Max Grovestein's shoulder there.
That's amazing.
What a goal. That's what we like to see. Third
Yeah.
season out of Ryan Brown.
Yeah. I'm predicting big things from Ryan Brown
Me
this
too.
year.
Looked effortless, actually.
It really did. He's also one, though, like, he certainly likes to make the goal, but he also likes to share that. Like, he doesn't.
He's a great playmaker.
Yeah, he doesn't hog that.
That's what I'd see. I'd like to see him shoot more, actually. He is a great playmaker, but there's not many people that can have. Oh, here we go. See? Just a little bit. Maybe friendly, maybe not.
Come on, I don't get that. I know. Here we go.
Emotions are high, David.
Well, I suppose, right? When it comes to who's being looked at and et cetera.
You're here to make a point.
Well, this is true. You can hear the chatter around the room, too, or around the arena, or the stage, I like to call it. Fans are talking, kids are yelling and have it like in a good way. And, Twitter is going to light up. There's a gentleman, John Wright, on Twitter.
John Wright has a lot. I'm actually right on his page right now.
Are you? Yeah. See what he has to say. Maybe we should have John on sometime.
I don't know who Sting Updates is either. I don't know if they're in cahoots, but he hasn't. No name to the face. I'm sure he's here somewhere, but.
I think I know, but I'm not.
Suspicious, eh? Okay.
Yeah. But John Wright, if you're listening anywhere, I'd love to have you come on the show, and maybe I would even just step out, and I know you'd have a whole bunch that you'd want to ask him.
Oh, that'd
hey,
be
how
awesome.
you doing, Mark? Mark Coyne, one of the stat guys down here.
That's an important job.
There's no talking to him while the game's on. When I used to stand up here and wait for the intermission to be over, it was like.
Oh, you've got to record every single shot on net. That's. Can't
Let's
look
get
away
out of the
for a
way.
second, really. John Wright says Sigvald Eberstold, the 2025 12th round pick, 12th round. He slipped all the way there. Clearly impressed during Sarnia's training camp, the 16-year-old defenseman is staying ahead of 5 players that the Sting took before him in the 2025 draft.
Wow.
So it doesn't really matter where you're drafted. You could be a first round, you could be a 12th round. If you find a way into the lineup, it's all that matters.
I was checking my messages here. My friend Rob Marks, who was on the show this week, and he talks about his wife, trying to help his wife build her car. He's got a Camaro, old Camaro, and he said, yeah, she had to take me to a chair to get me to stop trying to help her because she wanted to do it on her own. And there, he just
oh, literally.
sent me the picture of that. Right? Yeah. Leave me alone.
I know that painter's tape couldn't hold
There's
me
the
back.
day that he bought his Camaro.
Well, he looks
very
happier
happy.
than a kid in a candy store.
Right. So, thank you, Rob Marks. I'll give a shout out to Rob Marks and his wife Robin. So Robin and Rob, and Vince Sabo from Lambton Metal, one of the sponsors of the show as well. All a part of a group called Retro Car Events. We've got several car groups in here, but these guys are really doing a lot of community events, putting them together. It's not just about the cars. Big supporters of Ohana Landing, as I am as well. So shout out to Retro Car Events for doing what they do in our community and really giving back. There's that example I was talking about earlier of giving back in this community, Connor. You know,
It's important.
it is. All right, so we're 12 and a half minutes away. I'm going to shut it down on Facebook. We will stick around
Give me just
on,
enough time to
TikTok.
go to the washroom.
Hey, if you got to go, you got to go.
I gotta
Thanks,
go.
everybody on Facebook. Come on over to TikTok.